the microphone? Where's the microphone? Hold on. Don't ruin my shot. Where's the microphone? I was going to do a rap then. Okay, let's just start.
My allergies are making me feel sick.
Hey guys, XL here.
And I'm Bat Tracy.
For Punk Rock Blues.
This is the Blu-ray update.
56.
Yeah. You've been keeping track.
Yeah.
You're good. My allergies are killing me, so...
So I'm doing all the talking.
Yeah.
While I hold his nose shut.
Oh, don't touch my nose.
Should we get into it?
Sure. First announcement.
Oh.
I'm wearing my Lucky Boxers. Which are not really Lucky Boxers. I just said that
Well,
once.
you used to wear...
No,
you used to talk about it all the time on the original podcast. You'd be like, yeah, but it's podcast recording day, so I got my boxers on. Also announcement, which I think link will be in bio, but I was a cameraman and knowledge provider in a new video by Pivotal Media.
Yeah, that was
so you
funny.
can either go to the link in the description you'll put in.
Maybe.
Otherwise, go to my Instagram at StraightJatheistJerk and the link is in my bio. Or just search Pivotal Media. He has 4 videos up and it's the most recent one.
Yeah.
It's an expo.
Also, I'm wearing a t-shirt of your favorite franchise.
Mine?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Oh, yeah. This is quick. I have off on Wednesdays now. So I have Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. So this is a quick little thing. We're just saying that the collection updates and giveaways aren't going to be on Tuesdays anymore. Tuesdays are going to be Tuesday Blues Days only. Collection updates and giveaways will be on Wednesdays now at 10 a.m. instead of Tuesdays at 10 a.m. So it's an extra day. For this giveaway, you have an extra day to enter. And then also, now, movies that we pick up on Tuesday Blues Day can now be in the collection update. Yeah. Actually, no, they won't because we'll still film on Mondays.
Yeah, Mondays.
We'll film on Monday nights. So, yeah, quick. That was quick.
Yeah, I really didn't think I needed to be here for that.
You needed to be here for support.
Oh, that's right. First up is the DVD. We have one DVD. I bought it. It's Superman and the Mole Men. It was $3 at our local pre-played. Which is only local.
You paid too much.
Did I?
Yeah, you know why?
It's in pristine condition. Look at that.
It's public domain. It's a public domain
now that I own it,
version.
what I'll do is I'll put it in.
You
know what I'll do? I'll put it in, and I'll put it on my own format, and then I'll resell it. So I'll make a profit. It'll be on our Patreon. One of our Patreon tiers. Lex will sell you a homemade copy of Superman and the Mole Men.
You could.
I could. So that's the first one. It's a DVD, and that's all we have. To George Reeves and Phyllis Coates. If you don't know how he died, read about it. It's insane.
It's not really insane. He killed himself.
Yeah, no, did he though? His wife could have killed him. There were 2 people in the room. There are 4 witness accounts.
Also, I was looking at this.
Yeah.
He looks nothing like Superman, does he?
Oh no!
Is that what he actually looks like?
Not really. That's a bad angle. I've never thought he looked like one, even when I used to see him all the time. No,
he looks like Superman's first appearance.
Yeah. That's what they're.
He's barrel chested.
Okay. Do not throw my movie.
No, I don't want to. Alright, first up. This is a movie I've been recommended by people. Got the 4K because it's the only one that had the slipcover. And it was a lot of fun. It was fun. I liked it. This is Fantastic Beasts, and where to find them? They're in the case. Just don't open the case.
You fell.
Yeah, I totally did.
That just fell.
Okay. So yeah, and where to find them?
They're in the case. Just don't look at the case.
It was fun. I really liked this. You won't watch it. I liked Eddie Redmayne. And some of the beasts, dare I say, were bloody fantastic, mate.
I know we have a pretty good-sized Harry Potter fan following.
Because everybody likes Harry Potter except you.
Of our fan base, but I'm just not going to watch them.
It's fun.
But I'm going to make my own.
You don't put that.
Fantastic breasts and where to find them. They're in the bra. Just open the bra.
Don't open the bra.
Why would you not open the bra? All you want is breasts.
Next up.
What if it was a movie about chicken breasts? I don't know, I like that. I want to make the new hard bodies.
Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald. Only got the Blu-ray. This didn't get the 4K. I should have though. It was expensive. Anywho.
How was this one?
sucked. It's the worst movie.
Kind of looks like John C. McGinley.
It's Jude Law.
I know, but it looks like John C. McGinley.
It does. It really does. He's got the little twiggly guy. Which I gotta think, it's gotta be hard acting at a CGI thing you're just holding in your hand. Like, right?
I don't know. I didn't know that character existed.
Okay, well.
I just thought it was for show in the first.
This is a bad movie. The worst in the Wizarding World series. Franchise, I guess.
Worse than 3?
3's not even bad.
Oh.
Literally, the worst I think I gave one is 4 stars.
Which was 3.
Yeah. Maybe I gave that one 3 stars.
How'd you give this?
This?
Yeah.
2.
Who directed this?
David Yates. He's done literally all of them since like 4.
Oh.
Yeah, this sucked. Like, nothing happens.
Is Grindelwald, because I know it's a prequel, does Grindelwald, do they talk about him at all in Harry Potter?
No.
Like, was it Dumbledore?
No. But did you hear the news?
No.
Alright, so last week, I think, J.K. Rowling, just kidding, Rowling, that's her name, she said in an interview, I don't know what the context is of this or whatever, but she said that the relationship between Grindelwald and Dumbledore was intensely sexual in nature. Which, it's never discussed in the movies, it's never discussed in the books.
I thought you were just going to say the whole,
so they were banging, mate.
I thought you were going to reveal that you, the reader, J.K. Rowling revealed that you, the reader, was a gay all along, or whatever?
No, this is serious.
No,
that's
what's
that's
that
what the parody was.
Oh, but that happened months ago. That J.K.
Okay.
They've been trolling J.K. Rowling for months now.
Well, J.K. Rowling said they were gay a while back, but she said that nobody knew, because there was like a theory that like Dumbledore was in love with Grindelwald, but he kind of like played Dumbledore. Yeah, but now she was like, yeah, they were intensely sexual, so they were banging, mate.
But the first exposure to everyone for Dumbledore is just this old dude that hangs out at a school. So
this was a bad movie. Let me know what your thoughts on this are, because it was so convoluted. Nothing happens.
I'm putting my hair down.
Also, Johnny Depp, not a bad bloke, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
We learned that out.
You know what other movie he's in? 2013 is The Lone Ranger. Yeah, no, I can feel it.
It's a good movie.
Lone Ranger? It's not. I'm the only one that likes it.
I literally just watched this tonight, and it won the what? Did it win?
Oscar for Best Picture or Academy Award?
The Academy Award for Best Picture. Did not deserve it. This is Green Book! Finally watched this one after buying it like 2 weeks ago or whenever that was. Your hair is different. And,
because you messed up the bleach.
No, I mean...
The pardon?
Yeah, you just did a different design. This movie was so much fun. I don't want to say it was fun because it's about like racism, but no, it was fun. It was fun, yeah, it was fun. It was like a road trip movie about 2 buddies.
I need this.
It was like the Thor Ragnarok of Academy
of just Earth. of just Earth.
This is a weird analogy, yeah.
It was the due date. Like, it was the due date.
So basically,
the 60s.
Let me break this down for you, okay? This guy, who I cannot say...
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala.
No, Mahershala.
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 No, Mahershala.
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 Ali. Mahershala Ali.
Alright. So he is a black pianist.
Really?
Yes.
I was hoping you would just go for he's a black guy. No.
He's a world-class black pianist who can play Chopin like nobody's business. He says that. That's a line he says.
Who's Chopin?
You know who Chopin is.
So it wouldn't be... No, I know Hayden.
So he can play Chopin like nobody's business, but he's like... He goes on a tour in the Deep South.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so the movie's called Green Book.
60s?
62, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh.
And so they have to follow the Green Book, which is... It's like a tourist book, like a pamphlet, where I'm only saying this because they're on it, where Negroes can stay.
Oh.
During, because the South still had racism, and
it's 62. Exactly. It's like the height of it.
And the tagline on the pamphlet, the Green Book, was for a vacation without aggravation.
and all the places that he was allowed to stay at, it was like in the Green Book said like, beds as nice as your home and stuff like this, and home cooked meals, and you'd get there and it'd be like water dripping from the ceiling and like just slums outside and stuff like that.
Because that's what those Negroes deserved?
Yeah, exactly. And like there's even a part where I don't want to spoil anything, but he gets beat up at a bar just because he walked in and asked for a drink, and he gets assaulted by like 5 dudes, and they're like, he's just getting what's coming to him. And yeah, it's... But regardless of all the racism, it's a fun movie, because it is just like a road trip movie, and it has a good storyline and a good point to it. Did not deserve the Academy Award for Best Picture, because it's not that great. I would say I thoroughly enjoyed this one, but it's a 4-star movie. Cool dude to listen.
Idle Hands is the next one. I'm taking this one, even though
It's an
you
upgrade.
love it. It's an upgrade. Devon Sawa's favorite actor.
It's not my favorite actor, he's one of.
Yeah.
He's on my list of actors that I really love that nobody likes.
Is this...
Sean William Scott, Devon Sawa, Bug Hall. Who's that other one I was talking about? Matthew Gubler.
Greg Gubler.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
He
A lot
is.
of people like him, though, because Criminal Minds.
Oh, is he on that?
Yeah.
He's underrated then.
Yeah.
Who's that guy I was talking about
Is
not
this
too long ago?
This is not
Ben
Derek
Mendo,
Webley.
but he's like critically
This
acclaimed
isn't
now.
Derek Webley. It's I always get
No,
the
that's
names
Dexter
confused.
Holland.
Dexter Holland. He's just on
And
the
Tom
Dong.
DeLonge?
Are you trying to do a Jeff
Yeah.
Fondianja? Did you remember
Yeah.
that?
You know what we should do?
Watch all of them on
No.
commentary?
No, you know what we should do as just a thing together that we do and we never talked about on camera except for this one time?
What?
Let's just pick a soap opera and
No.
start from
No.
episode 1.
No. Jeff
We
Fondianja.
only have 2,000 episodes to
Yeah.
get through. How long are they? Like 45 minutes?
Yeah.
It would take us a lot
All,
of hours.
all in my all my children ran for like 70 years.
Yeah, I had like 1,500
Yeah.
episodes. That'd take us like 1,500 hours. Amazon, how many days is 1,500 hours?
1,500 hours is 62 and a half days.
Not doing it. I'm not spending
So-
2 months on this. Anyways, my boy Jeff Ginano, he fell again in LSPD4.
I just sat. I have a couch there
He
now.
pulled over a guy named Tom DeLonge, and he just didn't know how to say it. And he kept going, Tom DeLonge, I guess we have a Tom DeLonge. I think he's a member of Blink-182. And then he moves on.
Oh, also, Foggy Nelson's in this.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
Seth Green. And,
Eldon Henson is Foggy.
yeah. And Jessica Alba.
Yeah, it's a movie. Tom DeLonge plays...
And Vivica A. Fox is in this, too. Everybody's in this.
Tom
So many
DeLonge
people.
plays... They had a recast, but he actually plays the guy from Super Troopers that takes the... he's for a cop. That guy, who's also in Dukes of Hazzard, is the scientist. He's one of the Broken Lizard guys. But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because doesn't he play a drive-through guy in this or something?
Tom DeLonge?
So, that's a joke.
You like this movie?
Yeah, I remember watching it with Grandpa, I think.
Okay.
Next up for your sins, little faith again. Dun, 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 dun. Decline.
I don't
Next
know
up is
what that was.
Megamind. I remember this movie. I loved this movie. as
I
a
love
kid.
it,
Remember
yeah.
how I used to watch it? We rented it once, and I watched it
It's a 4-star movie.
every second we had. I hope it holds up. But Megamind
It does.
on Blu-ray.
It's real good.
Was this an upgrade?
No,
No.
never owned it.
Should have. You don't like the back because there's a Spidey on there. Good movie. I remember this was huge when it came out. Will Ferrell even did a cosplay of it once.
It's so good.
and then
Brad
it
Pitt's in this.
Died out a year later,
Brad
and no
Pitt.
one talks about this anymore. Except for
Brad
that. I know.
Pitt.
Oh, it's embossed.
Brad Pitt's a good actor. I don't know if I mentioned it on camera. I watched War Machine.
You hated it. Didn't
It's
you?
it was whatever. Yeah, it was bad. It was like it was supposed to be a satire, but it wasn't very good. But Brad Pitt's character they played, the entire movie, just is always his one hand's like this, no matter what. There's like a scene where he's talking to his wife, and he's like, just come here. And he's like, and then he's like grabs her thigh, and he's like, and every time he walks like this. And then there's a scene of him jogging where he's like one hand's like this, but the other's like this, and he's just constantly, it's always like this. It's just so funny.
So
It's the only funny
Megamind.
thing about the movie.
So
What a great
Megamind is a story about an alien. It's like Superman,
It's
but
Superman.
backwards. It's like
Yeah.
two people come from planets, and one is perceived evil because of discrimination because he's blue. This is a war against racism. This was before Black Klansman. Sorry to bother you, Black Panther.
I think it was less
was
that he was
first.
blue and more that he had a weird looking head.
That's true. Yeah, they didn't like his head. They
Yeah.
were totally accepting it, but they
Yeah.
made him sit in the corner because of his head. Because they thought he was too smart. Well, he was.
We
really
don't
smart.
like you. We just want to say that it's not because of your race, but it's because you have a weird looking head.
Maybe we should have rewatched this.
I
before
don't need to
doing
rewatch
video.
it. I know it.
Oh. Megamind.
I watched this on Netflix like a year ago.
Did you? It's
Yeah.
on Netflix.
It was. The next one is a movie that got mixed to negative reviews, but I bloody loved it. Wasn't great. It was a lot of fun. Also, the guy who plays Klaus in The Umbrella Academy was in this. Didn't even know it was him. Also, I hate The Umbrella Academy. Not the comic book, the TV show. It's fine, I guess, but no, it's not. This is Mortal Legends, which was produced by the filmmakers of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, which is Peter Jackson and oh my god, I don't know his name. Okay, but this is basically about
It's like towns that are built on
it's
cars,
cities,
right?
yeah, cities that move and they eat each other, and this chick is trying to kill. Oh god, what's this actor's name? He plays John Smith in The Matrix.
That's Hugo Weaving, isn't it?
Yeah, Hugo Weaving, and she's trying to kill him because he's like
Why'd
a
you
bad
go with-
guy.
Why'd you go with the movie I haven't seen when you could have easily gone with, oh, he's the elf in Lord of the Rings, or, hey, Red Skull.
Yeah, I don't know. What movie did I even say?
You said Matrix.
Okay,
It's
okay.
John Smith. Which,
Yeah.
If you wouldn't even have given me a movie, I could have not guessed that. Oh, he plays John Smith. You know, the most average American name.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
because I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, she's like trying to get him. He's the bad guy, but you know, it's one of those things where he's not the bad guy, except for one person's like, no, he's bad, and they're all like, we've known him our whole life.
So since we've
It was really fun
since
though. I had a lot of fun with it.
we've spun away from each movie every take. So I have a question I asked Sherry the other day. Spin-off question: what's better, Bleed It Out or Given Up?
Oh, Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
I thought you were talking about the
No.
movie.
Bleed It Out, Given Up. Yeah.
Well, Giving Up is my favorite Linkin Park song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, so that's an easy question
Yeah,
for
not
you.
even
then.
victimized.
Victimize is great and no
I
one
also
knows it.
really like When They Come For Me.
Thwip. Spider-Man Homecoming, awesome Steelbook 4K?
No, this is Blu-ray.
No, just Blu-ray, Steelbook, Pop Art. Not Pop Art. Is
It's
it,
pop art.
is it Pop Art?
Yeah.
It's
Best Buy
awesome.
Pop Art. Just open it. I haven't actually looked at it all the way.
Oh.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, I love it.
The discs are
Discs
the
are
same.
the
as
exact same, yeah.
And the inside.
We will keep the other copy. It's a really cool red
Two
though.
copies.
Yeah, because I also have it on DVD. That's up north.
Yeah, I think it's probably up north. Because I was like, why'd you buy the DVD?
We don't really need to talk about it much because we've talked about it. But it's
And it was also in like 2 or 3 of our
hey,
Tuesday
hey,
Blues days.
hey, Marvel Cinematic. Do you like this one? I think he said he did, right?
I think he said his favorite was Guardians
What's
1?
a more popular franchise that follows us, Marvel Cinematic or Looney Tunes? Because Looney Tunes just started following us. So what's
Victims,
bigger,
yeah.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe
Marvel
or
Cinematic.
Looney
It's
Tunes?
it's the highest grossing franchise of all time.
But Looney Tunes, everyone has seen something Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, the most
Looney Tunes back in action the movie.
Space Jam's more popular than Back in Action.
And I think Back
Where
in Action's a better movie.
I think Back in Action has some better lines. 'cause
Mike's never seen it. And I was like, dude, it's a good movie.
the Walmart scene is,
God, that's so
hilarious.
funny.
but it really that's all that
We're
stands
gonna
out
beat
for
the
me.
unbeatable prices. Yeah.
Thanks for Walmart for letting us.
Also, I hate the spine of this.
Because it's moving.
No, look at the, it's just so small. How are you supposed to tell what it is?
Well, I think it's going to distract from the art.
Yeah, well.
Let's
I've
move
noticed
on.
with steelbooks,
I like the white outer rim too.
the reason they move is because if you kind of pull them,
Oh.
they don't really open, so I kind of always, like, slide them back a little bit, and then
I really like the white border too because I think they really wanted to focus on the art, even though Spider-Man peeks out there. But the rest of it is like, hey, let's
Yeah,
make
because he's, like, jumping out of a comic book panel.
Thwip.
Thwip! Thwip! I think your fingers were in there.
Okay, well,
This is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse on Blu-ray. Because the 4K didn't come in the Steelbook.
that's what
Weird. It's not only the coolest Spider-Man epic ever, It's one of the best movies of the goddamn year. And you know what? This and Green Book, if I would have seen them last year, would have been on my best movies list.
You said Green Book sucked. Or
No,
did you
no.
say it wasn't deserving?
It didn't deserve the Best Picture award, but it's good.
Which one did you say sucked? Oh, Grindelwald.
Yeah, Grindelwald sucked. But look at that. This is another pop art. Oh, there's the J card.
I'll take that. I'm the take-off J-card guy.
There's the back of the steelbook. Kind of bland, just the logo. The Miles
Spine.
Morales suit, which I really like. And the spine, just as in the Spider-Verse. Actually, I don't know what. Oh, yeah, the inside's super cool. There's the Blu-ray. You can show that. The DVD, which I wish they wouldn't put in these. So you don't have a Blu-ray player? What do you... Everybody has to have something that can play a Blu-ray, right?
Yeah.
And the inside is super cool. Like the Steve Ditko style art.
Favorite Spider-Man artist?
I really like Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He kind of made him look really weird to the way that he could contort himself, you know?
I'm probably have to go with John Romita Jr.
Yeah, he's pretty good too.
He's really... Well, his Daredevil is amazing. John Romita Jr. did more of a realistic look, and like you can see exactly what his build is and everything. Not like he has muscles on his suit, but you can just tell like, oh, under the suit, you can like tell what Matt Murdock looks like. I just really like it. No, I love John Romita Jr. is quickly becoming my favorite artist, just with how realistic his characters.
Jim Lee's real good too.
Jim Lee's real good.
What about Rob Liefeld?
Did he ever do Spider-Man, or he just kind of did Daredevil or Deadpool?
He worked at Marvel for a long time.
Yeah. For Deadpool. I'm sure he ventured, but I don't know if he did Spider-Man.
He did X-Men, I think.
Yeah. His name doesn't come up with Spider-Man, you know. He's an
John
X-Men.
McFarlane does.
Yeah.
I've soured on Alex Ross, even though I kind of like his style. But...
Well, his style is great, but I think reading a comic by him would be too much.
Justice is fucking great.
Yeah.
You ever read that series?
Yes.
Good comic book series. I mean, we're like even comic book.
Yeah.
We're just talking about comic books all of a sudden.
I don't remember if he drew his own, but Steve Rude,
Oh yeah, the
was
Badger.
he just a writer? No, he did Badger, but he did Nexus.
I don't think he was a writer.
Was he an artist? I thought
Artist and writer.
Oh, he did both?
I think so.
He's good. I like Nexus. It's a good book. Should we end this? I really want to get back to what I was doing.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Red Dead. Well,
You called it Dead Red.
I call it Dead Red on accident once. Fall again.
You say things wrong all the time.
It's
and
a
I always-
speech impediment.
And I have a speech impediment of what I do.
That's because you're high all the time.
Okay.
So this is the end of Blu-ray DVD 4K collection update, my friends. 56. You got fuzz on your eyebrow. On and on, we'll sing this song and on the wars
Okay.
go on and on.
We have the digital codes for
where's the
Fantastic Beasts 1 and 2. I don't know where I set them, so I'm just yelling them
Yeah.
out. Green Book. Megamind. Mortal Engines. Spider-Man Homecoming. And Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Why is Expelled pulled out?
Coming soon to it.
Why is
Theater
Expelled
Oh.
pulled out and out of its slip?
Because I read the Wikipedia page for it. Turns out that movie, you know what it's about?
What?
It's about Ben Stein. It's a propaganda film.
Okay.
Ben Stein trying to get intelligent design taught in schools.
That's like that. I've been Lexstyle. You can follow me at Instagram at StrangerWho'sJerk, and on Stardust at
You
Lexstyle.
still haven't posted
I
one.
still haven't posted one.
I'm Bat Tracy, and you can follow me on everything at Bat Tracy 01.
You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Punk Rock Blues at Punk Rock Blues. You can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/punkrockblues and give us money.
Wow. When are we watching Top Cat the movie?
Not tonight.
Okay.
Bye bye, people.
Oh,
I said my thing.
I said
I said our thing. I said give us money. I did the thing.
I just.
Say bye bye, people.